Hello friends, and welcome! Today, I invite you to journey with me into the heart of ancient Java, where legends and magic intertwine with the lives of kings and forest creatures. Our story is one of jealousy and kindness, of loyalty, transformation, and the triumph of sincere love. This is the tale of Lutung Kasarung, the lost monkey, a folktale passed down for generations through bedtime stories, school lessons, and stage performances. It is a story that continues to touch hearts with its timeless wisdom. So sit back, open your imaginations, and let the magic of Lutung Kasarung begin. In 1921, the story was adapted into a Gending Karisman performance, musical drama, produced by the region of Bandung at that time, R.A.A. Wiranata Kutsuma V. Then, in 1926, it was adapted into a silent film titled Lutung Kasarung, directed by two Dutch filmmakers, G. Kruger and L. Ubeldorf. Thanks to the positive response from the public, the Daily De Locomotive called this film a historical milestone in the Hindia cinema industry, the name for Indonesia before independence. The film was even recreated in 1952 and 1983 by Bezi Kadaryono and E.T. Effendi. Lutung Kasarung also appeared in book form by Dutch artist Tilly Dalton in 1950. In theater, two of the most famous adaptations are the Lutung Kasarung musical performance 2011, directed by the late Didi Petet, and the Musical di Rumah Aja series 2020 by filmmaker Nia Dinata, presented by Bui Live and Indonesia Kaya. The story begins in Tatar Pasundan in the Pasir Batang Kingdom, ruled by Prabu Tapa Agung. He was known as a wise and prudent leader. However, the king was entering his twilight years and wanted to appoint one of his 7 daughters as his successors, as he had no sons. 5 of his daughters had married crown princes from other kingdoms: Purbadewata, Purbaendah, Purbakancana, Purbamanik, and Purbalih. So, Prabu Tapa Agung had to choose between the 2 daughters who still live in the kingdom, his eldest Purbararang and his youngest Purbasari Ayuwangi. After careful consideration, he chose Purbasari, believing her noble character made her the most worthy. She was gentle, kind, and helpful. In contrast, Purbararang was jealous, arrogant, and unkind. The king's decision was considered wise by the people, and Purbasari was crowned queen in front of palace advisors and her sisters, just before the king retired to live as an ascetic. As expected, Purbararang was furious. He believed that, as the eldest, he was entitled to the throne. Her fiancé, Raden Indrajaya, also resented the decision, as he longed for power and wealth. Together, they conspired to seize the throne. They sought the help of a powerful witch named Mironde, who gave them a pouch containing bore, a black herbal substance. She instructed Purbararang to sprinkle it on Purbasari. Purbararang found Purbasari and blew the bore onto her body. Black spots appeared and faster. Smirking, Purbararang returned with Raden Indrajaya to tell the king and queen that Purbasari had been cursed and was a danger to the kingdom. Prabu Tapa Agung summoned palace healers, but none could cure her. Heartbroken, he eventually exiled Purbasari to the forest. He was accompanied by a minister named Uwa Batara Laiser, who left her in a safe place before returning to the palace. Meanwhile, in heaven, a god named Sanghyang Guruminda refused to marry a celestial maiden, as his mother, Sunan Ambu, requested. He declared he would only marry someone as beautiful as his mother. Sunan Ambu told him he wouldn't find such a woman in Kayangan and sent him to earth, transforming him into a monkey so it could receive love based on sincerity rather than appearance. He landed in the forest where Purbasari had been exiled. Though lonely at first, he began to enjoy the company of the forest animals. One mysterious black-haired monkey visited her alone. Unlike the others, he named him Lutung Kasarung, the lost monkey. Their bond grew, though she didn't know he was Sanghyang Guruminda. His supernatural abilities led the forest animals to make him their king. One day, Lutung Kasarung prayed to Sunan Ambu to heal Purbasari. His wish was granted, and a golden lake with marble floors and walls appeared, the Jamban Salaka, where Purbasari bathed. Miraculously, all the black spot vanished. Lutung Kasarung was amazed by her beauty, even greater than Sunan Ambu's. They fell in love, got engaged, and lived happily in the forest. Back at the palace, Prabu Tapa Agung sent ladies-in-waiting to check on Purbasari. Shocked to see her cured, they informed the king, who then summoned her back. Purbararang panicked. Prabu Tapa Agung declared that Purbasari should reclaim the throne. Purbararang challenged this, demanding a duel to determine the rightful ruler. The first challenge was a hair contest. Who had longer, more beautiful hair? If Purbararang won, Purbasari would be executed. But Purbasari's hair, aided by Sunan Ambu's fairies, reached her heels, surpassing Purbararang's. Refusing defeat, Purbararang demanded a beauty contest between their fiancés. If Lutung Kasarung was deemed more handsome than Raden Indrajaya, Purbasari would win the throne. Otherwise, he would be executed. Confident, Purbararang mocked the idea that a monkey could win. Purbasari, unfazed, whispered to Lutung Kasarung that she would love him no matter what. Touched, he prayed again. When the duel began, smoke enveloped Lutung Kasarung. He transformed back into the majestic Sanghyang Guruminda. Standing beside him, Raden Indrajaya's charm paled in comparison. The crowd was astonished. Realizing her defeat, Purbararang fell into her knees, begging forgiveness. Purbasari forgave her and invited her back to the palace. The sisters embraced. Prabu Tapa Agung officially reinstated Purbasari as queen, and she and Sanghyang Guruminda lived happily ever after. And so ends of the story of Lutung Kasarung, a tale of trials and triumphs, of courage, forgiveness, and true beauty found in the heart. From the quiet forest to the royal palace, we've seen how kindness overcomes cruelty, how sincerity is more powerful than appearance, and how love, when pure and passion, reveal its true form in the end. Thank you for joining me in this journey. May the lessons of Lutung Kasarung stay with you, reminding us all to lead with compassion, pursue our dreams with honor, and never underestimate the power of a gentle heart. Until next time, goodbye and take care. Bye-bye.